Prince Harry made a surprise visit to war-torn Ukraine, where he met with injured soldiers and civilians at the Superhuman Center, a state-of-the-art orthopedic clinic in Lviv. The Duke of Sussex, who has long championed the cause of wounded veterans, was seen smiling and engaging with patients, many of whom had suffered life-altering injuries in the ongoing conflict with Russia. His unannounced trip came just days after he appeared in London's High Court, fighting for his family's security in the UK. A heartfelt connection with wounded heroes, the Superhuman Center, which provides free prosthetics, reconstructive surgery, and psychological support, was the focal point of Harry's visit. Photos from the day showed him deep in conversation with young soldiers, some missing limbs, as he listened to their stories of resilience. The Duke, a veteran himself, understood their struggles firsthand, having served 2 tours in Afghanistan. His presence was a morale boost for both patients and staff, who praised his genuine compassion and commitment to their cause. Harry was accompanied by a team from the Invictus Games Foundation, including 4 veterans who had undergone similar rehabilitation. Together, they toured the facility, meeting medical professionals and learning about the cutting-edge treatments being offered. The visit underscored the Duke's dedication to supporting those affected by war, a mission he has pursued since founding the Invictus Games in 2014. The event, which parallels the Paralympics, gives wounded servicemen and women a platform to compete and rebuild their lives. A royal advocate for veterans' rights during his time in Ukraine, Harry also met with Natalia Kalmykova, the country's Minister of Veterans Affairs, and reconnected with members of the Ukrainian Invictus community. Among them was Yulia Terapeyevska, a medic and Invictus Games competitor who had been captured by Russian forces and later released. These interactions highlighted the global reach of Harry's advocacy, as well as his ability to bridge gaps between nations through shared experiences of trauma and recovery. The visit stood in stark contrast to Harry's recent legal battles in the UK, where he argued that his security had been unfairly downgraded after stepping back from royal duties. His case, which has already cost taxpayers £500,000, centers on his claim that he was singled out for inferior treatment. While the Home Office maintains that its decision was justified, Harry's supporters argue that his high-profile status and past military service make him a continued target. A family united in support for Ukraine, Harry is not the first royal to show solidarity with Ukraine. His aunt, Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, visited Kiev last year, becoming the first British royal to do so since Russia's invasion. King Charles has also been vocal in his support, hosting President Zelensky at his estate just days after the Ukrainian leader faced criticism from former U.S. President Donald Trump. Prince William, Harry's older brother, has similarly engaged with the crisis, meeting Ukrainian refugees during a trip to Estonia. The royal family's collective stance on Ukraine reflects their broader commitment to humanitarian causes. For Harry, however, the issue is deeply personal. His military background and work with veterans have shaped his worldview, driving him to use his platform for those affected by conflict. Whether in a courtroom or a war zone, the Duke continues to fight for what he believes in, security for his family, and hope for those who have sacrificed everything. Summary: Prince Harry's unannounced visit to Ukraine showcased his unwavering dedication to wounded veterans and civilians caught in the crossfire of war. From heartfelt conversations at the Superhuman Center to high-level meetings with officials, the trip reinforced his role as a global advocate for those impacted by conflict. Meanwhile, his legal battle in the UK highlights the ongoing tensions between his public duties and personal security concerns. Through it all, Harry remains a bridge between nations, using his voice to uplift the stories of resilience that define the human spirit.